guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A great big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. All right, so this is the very first edition of the 2025 Crack the Vault collab hosted by Poetspice. Every third Friday of the month, a bunch of us will load a video around 10 a.m. I think it's Eastern Standard Time, where we are either using stuff that's at least 6 months old in our arsenal, or we're just using stuff we have never touched before. Basically, it's a use your stash type of thing. Now, I have all of the channels participating this year linked in the description box. Definitely go and check them out. You'll find a variety of different projects and items that they do, and they're all lovely and amazing. And a special thank you to Poet for hosting and inviting as well. So what I had talked about in December that I would be doing for this year-long collab is I would be working out of this journal here. So this is from Archer and Olive. I do have a Hobonichi Hun cover in the A5 size on top of it. And even though it's a little tall for it, I think it works a treat. So it just keeps the cover pristine. This is in like a navy linen cover with this gold pirate ship. And it definitely fits the theme specifically for this month, but it's just about journeys, I believe. I don't ever use these bookmarks, so they usually are just tucked away. I've got some sticky club things, and again, I'll link this video in the description box below or in the cards later on in the video if you're interested in seeing it, because I have talked about this. And so this will be my creative journal for the year of 2025 and perhaps longer for the Crack the Vault collab. And what I decided to do was every month focus on a specific anime that I have enjoyed or am enjoying. So the first one that I tackled is One Piece, hence why I thought this was really appropriate to start with that one of my all-time favorite animes. And as I mentioned in that video, I do have a Dutch door where every month I've already selected, and then I'll go ahead and do a creative spread regarding that. And so what I've done is this. So I've done a bunch of waterfall tabs, and to me, they're not necessarily, well, how do I say this? This is a Dutch door and a waterfall tab, but not all Dutch doors are waterfall tabs. Like, to me, this is not a waterfall tab because there is nothing cascading. So this is definitely a Dutch door, but it's not waterfall. This to me is both, because when it is flipped over, you can still see elements on the side. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but that in my mind, that's how that works. Now, this was a comedy of, I don't want to say errors. It's just, I didn't map things out, and having gone through it and finished it, there are definitely some things I would have done differently. So the first thing I would have done differently was actually count the number of pages. I didn't. I'm like, okay, right, this will be the last page. And I would have done it differently where I would have pulled the stickers that I was going to use so that I could actually figure out spacing. The next thing I would have done differently is I rounded the corners here, and either I would not round the corners in the future because I don't like that little piece of white peeking out, or I would have made sure that the washi tape below covered where the corner was rounded. So that definitely I would do differently. And then of course, the more waterfall tabs that you do, even if it's just a simple washi tape strip like this, the smaller these pages become. So while I think that looks super cute and really effective, I wouldn't actually be able to do, if I did one more tab, I don't know what I'd actually be able to put on there by way of function, because yes, I want this to look cute, but it actually is serving a purpose for me. So the way that I approached it, once I had all of the washi down, the waterfall tabs cut, and then the main one-piece stickers down, and I've picked that up from Amazon. Anything that I have listed below as an Amazon affiliate link, I do earn a small commission, and if you click on that link, I will earn that commission, which is pennies to the dollar, but it does not change the cost to you. And yes, we are required to tell you that. And so what I did once all of that was down, and luckily I was able to get most of the things down that I wanted, then I did a brief synopsis on what the One Piece is. It is a manga series that was created by Ichiro Oda back in 1997, and then it was put into anime. And what manga and anime are manga are comic books, anime is cartoons. That's how it's translated from English to Japanese. And so this has been running ongoing since 1999. This is the Straw Hat crew. So that's Luffy, and then there's Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper, Nico, Robin, Frankie, Brooke, and Jinbei. And I'll actually talk about that in just a second. And so the way that I use these tabs is I focused on every single crew member. Now, I could have done more by way of other characters that I like, but I think as a starting point, this is a good place to start. I do actually have a dedicated anime journal, and I think I might do that in there, but I don't have a ton of time for my hobbies, and so I definitely have to pick my battles. And so what I did was, again, I've got a sticker for each of the crew members. I used some of the stickers from here. I used some Sticky Club stickers, and I just did a little bit of research on each of the character, and I also put them in the order that they joined the Straw Hat crew. So, of course, he's first. The story is predominantly about him and the journey of his friends. Second crew member was Zoro. Zoro is my absolute favorite character in the One Piece series, and the English dub voice actor is one of my favorite English dub voice actors. So I'll actually watch things, I think his name is Christopher Sabat, with him in it because I like his voice so much. So yeah. Second character is Nami. She is their navigator. He is their sniper. He is a rubber man. He ate a devil fruit. He is their swordsman on the ship. This here, in the Water 7 arc, we meet the Sniper King, and his little jingle, if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. It just makes me happy every time I hear it. So sometimes when I'm just in a funk or in a mood, I'll try to find it and see and listen to it just because it makes me happy. Next character to join is the cook, Sanji. Chopper, their doctor. Nico Robin, she is the archaeologist of the group. Their Frankie, he is the shipwright. Brooke is their musician, and Jinbei. Now, I have seen it Jinbei. I have seen it Jinbei. I'm not sure what this guy's name is. I am currently in, I think it's the water down one, the Ace arc. So I've only just met him. He is actually not part of the crew yet in the episodes that I have seen. So I'm not really sure what his name is, but whatever. He's in here. And then this last page, I put my favorite arc thus far. So I have watched 465 episodes of Netflix so far. I think there's like 11 or 1200 episodes, so I'm not even halfway through. But of the 465 episodes, I have seen the first 350 or so episodes 3 times because I really, really like up until the Enos or the Water 7 arc. My least favorite arc so far, and its storyline, is Thriller Bark. I thought that was annoying. It was boring. And Perona, one of the characters, oh, I hate her laugh. I absolutely hate her laugh. So I just wanted to do a snapshot in time of where I was when I did this. And again, when I do my other anime journal, then I can do more things with other characters. Because I really like Trafalgar Law. Sabo seems like an interesting character. Smoker seems like an interesting character. I love Luffy's grandfather, Garp. I definitely want to do a spread on Ace because I really like his character as well. So yeah, this gives just some general information, and again was a way for me to play and use my stuff, but also talk about a topic that I really am interested in. And the other things that I finished out this with was they have two ships, the Going Merry and the Thousand Sunny. I actually would have liked to have used the masthead for either one of these. I had one for Thousand Sunny. I did not have one for the Going Merry. And then at the end of every episode, it does say this to be continued. So for the next month, I will be doing Apothecary Diaries. I don't know how I'm going to be doing that, whether it's going to be waterfall tabs or like a window or Dutch doors. I don't know. It's just going to be some creative journaling, but I am looking forward to that. I think this came out just so cute and beautiful. I definitely learned some things, but that's, you know, part of the fun for me is I get to use my stuff. I get to focus on some topics that I find interesting, but I also am learning things as I go along. All right, guys, I'd love to know what you think of this spread and if you've seen this anime. It is currently on Netflix. All right, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.